Oh, people left death threats for election workers and we called them. That's pretty funny.
Love you, chat less than 3.
Close this. Why is this still open? Close that too. Pretty sure you just did a goalpost moving straw man with a couple ad homins. I miss watching MasterChef with you, folks. The thing I will say about MasterChef is this, okay? There is a likelihood that the MasterChef viewing parties can make a return, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Don't worry about a thing. I'm working on it right now, okay? I'm working on it currently. Yes. I miss it. I literally miss it. Like, because it was so much fucking fun. I never really thought that I would get this into it, this invested into it, but I'm working on it. There are a couple different things that don't make any sense about the DMCA strike that I took on MasterChef. I don't want to talk about it too much because I feel like that kind of creates more trolls in a similar capacity. All I'm going to say is I'm working on it, okay? How much are they forcing you to rev share? None.
If I'm working
That's not
while
a thing.
watching the stream and you're working while streaming, does that make us co-workers? Illy hassle.
Why don't you use your millions of dollars you made from sitting in your $1 million mansion to fund a black-white reboot? I wish. Because all I'll say is this. I'm the only one, as far as I know, that got DMCA'd for MasterChef. That's a little sussy. Especially as someone who has gotten a legitimate DMCA in the past from Turner Media for watching the live presidential debates.
Debate explosion Lord when.
And the way that this DMCA came is a little bit suspicious, and that's all I'm going to say about it for the time being. Yeah. I broke the rules and now I'm mad. I'm not. I'm not. If it's actually a legitimate DMCA takedown, then it's valid, you know? I mean, think about it this way. XQC watched for 3 months, 8 seasons of MasterChef. He did not get a copyright takedown. Plenty of other, and he watched to a larger audience. Plenty of other people that watched MasterChef to similar audience sizes did not actually get a copyright takedown. I have gotten a real copyright takedown in the past. And the details of this, is this a conspiracy Poki was talking about? Yeah, I think that
this is all a
I think that she is wrong. I think hers was valid. I looking through hers, at first I thought hers might be fake too, but I realized that it looks a lot like the other DMCA takedown that I got, the legit one.
Don's fault. It's okay to say it, Pepe laugh. It really is. Bro, I don't know if I can say this, but Hasan keeps texting me like conspiracy theories. And I'm just like,
For the record, these were fake DMCAs. Fake DMCAs have happened before. Trihex, Bad Bunny, and more got fake DMCA'd by CBS. It wasn't actually CBS. Someone claiming to be CBS or someone claiming to have ownership over
Love you, Hasan.
the content sent a fake DMCA to get them banned, and Twitch banned them. Okay? Now, Twitch has gotten better since then on figuring out who is sending fake DMCAs. From what Stale posted, yours looks suspect. You should try and call the numbers linked in your email and verify it. If it's false, counterclaiming, get that removed from your record. Yes. And that person, Stale, did not even have all of the information.
Blackheart.
I think the simpler explanation is that Gordon didn't know about Twitch until this community brought it to the attention. Yeah. So, because everything is technically copyright under, like, you're not protected under copyright, everything is technically DMCA-able. Some people will use that to act like they are the copyright-owning party by putting an email in there that would be whitelisted by Twitch to act like they are the person who is asking for a copyright takedown. If the actual person who took, if the actual person literally fucking took action against me, that would be way more conspiratorial. Because it wasn't actually a legal team, and it was a single person. A single person that does not work at Fox Broadcasting. A single person that actually works at Fox News. In the middle of a Saturday afternoon, I heavily doubt that the strategic executive vice president of Fox News PR, not Fox Broadcasting, decided to take time out of her weekend and fucking issue a personal copyright takedown notice with her own email that you can very easily find on the internet if you look up Fox News or Fox Media representative contact information on a Saturday afternoon. Use their own personal email to issue a copyright takedown. Especially when you're having your Q moment. Yeah, totally. Well, except we're literally looking at an article where a false takedown has occurred before. Especially when considering something that I know that perhaps other people don't, which is that Fox News and Fox Broadcasting are not aligned. So someone who works at Fox News would not be issuing a copyright takedown notice for a Fox Broadcasting property because they are no longer connected. So, who knows? What also seems relatively surprising, Irina Briganti, yes. What seems very strange What seems stranger is if Irina Briganti, the strategic executive vice president of Fox News, a totally separate company, decided to personally issue a copyright takedown for just me only in the middle of a Saturday afternoon when real DMCAs that have happened in the past come from actual legal teams. Bro, you replied to Gordo on the timeline on Twitter and then he made a joke about it 3 days later in a promo on his timeline. Exactly. That doesn't imply that like he was pissed off. That only implies that they are aware of it, especially when considering that XQC is already talking to his team as well.
6 months, let's go.
Fox Broadcasting is still owned by Murdoch. Fox Studios was sold to Disney. No, I understand, but the person who works at Fox News in PR issuing a personal takedown rather than the legal team which handles this is incredibly unlikely. Okay? There are legal teams that work for this. What is this? Gawker? Here's ruthless Fox News flag. Irina Briganti College. Yeah, we're not doing that.
What? Love you, love the stream. Do you want me to go over to Fox News and break some windows?
Of course not, dude. Shut the fuck up. An acquaintance of mine made an FTL mod of an obscure Finnish movie and got DMCA'd by a producer for something. He emailed the legal team and they just said, oh, that guy's a known copyright troll. Don't worry about them. Like, they knew what the guy was about and stuff, but couldn't do shit. Yeah. The email that issued the copyright takedown notice is the first fucking result that comes up when you Google Fox Public Relations email. So there are two options here. You have either a personal vendetta that the senior executive vice president of corporate communications at Fox News Media, not Fox, but Fox News Media, watching, like hate watching and taking time out of her Saturday afternoon instead of going to the fucking, you know, I don't know, country club or whatever, deciding to go, hey, I'm going to fucking issue a takedown notice on this person, and no one else, like no one else that was also streaming that at the time. Or I don't know, someone Googled Fox News media inquiries or whatever the fuck. Like they Googled Fox News email, and this was the first one that they came up. And in that horny, overzealous attitude that they had to get like a adequate looking email to put on that fucking forum, they decided to they totally missed that this is Fox News Media. This is not how this works, by the way. You don't, like, there's a form. So it's not like, yeah, if you look up Fox Media email, this is the first email that comes up. Check email headers. You can see if they're spoofing that email address. I mean, you can't because I don't know how that works, but I'm working on it. These are the two instances of what happened. So this does sound like a conspiracy, but they also obviously botched it, whoever did it. Okay, well, like, well, then what is the likely thing has to also be like incredibly fucking. Irina Briganti is the Fox News PR attack dog, described as the most vindictive flag in the media world by us, despite her high-profile job and use of the media to smear reporters. Briganti herself takes great pains to keep all information about her out of the public realm. In the spirit of public interest, we present forth known paragraph about Irina Briganti. So here's the thing, like, either this person was like super fucking upset and decided to do this personally, which seems incredibly unlikely, especially considering that like they are multiple layers removed from MasterChef as a content
15-month sub baby.
in a platform where like it's relatively easy to issue a takedown notice, which is why I didn't want to fucking talk about it. But maybe Twitch will get their shit correct. Oh, here, this is the other part of it. Yeah, there's a Lumen database of copyright where you can look at what companies normally use to issue copyright. And the people that normally issue the copyright are they're not what do you call it? It's not actually like individuals. It's like it's usually a team. You realize that her people in her position have people under her who handle her emails. I don't think it's her personally, but someone who works at Fox News and hates you did. Okay.
Feels strong, man.
Congrats on giving every single dipshit Destiny fan how-to guide to absolutely fuck you for the next couple of weeks. I mean, if I start getting fucking copyright takedown notices left and right, I'm pretty sure Twitch is probably going to be like, oh, this is a little suspicious. This is a little weird. They can't be that fucking stupid to like absolutely fucking allow further fake takedowns to take place, right? They would never be that fucking stupid, right? I know. The most like, things that you said right before, moments before a disaster, for the record. They banned you for the C word, dumbass. I know. So yeah. That was absolutely fucking ridiculous, the C word incident, and this is a shitty one too. I don't even know if the Fox actually owns the copyright to MasterChef. Endemol does. Endemol would have been the one to make the copyright.
Hello chat.
So if Fox themselves issue the claim, would you accept it? Of course, dude. What do you mean? Thanks. You have to skip a lot of episodes because they're Insta DMCA. It's possible you watch one of those. I doubt it. I didn't watch 8 seasons like he did as well, by the way. I only watched 2.5. 2.5. But if there's further evidence on who owns the the copyright to MasterChef, please let me know. Because it does say
Excited to watch my
MasterChef
favorite
UK is
streamer
owned by
get clapped
Shine
by
TV
Danny Fox
Limited.
and move to YouTube. Happy 15 months.
But that's the British, and the other owner is Bonnie J. Why can you never move on from a topic? I mean, this is kind of a big fucking deal, man. What are you talking about? If it was proven that the actual copyright strike directly from Irina Briganti on a Saturday afternoon, would you respect it? Is a stupid question. Of course I would. Oh, Endemol owns it. Well, but it says Fox as well. Anyway, also simultaneously, Benny J, Shine, Endemol, it's all the same company. Okay, well, also simultaneously, XQC is talking to Gordo's team, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So there's also that too. So try uploading a private video to YouTube with the newest episode to see who content ID claims it. No, well, if that was the case, then XQC My Boo Boo would have gotten clapped. You know that, right? XQC My Boo Boo and all of his videos are still up on YouTube. Every single fucking episode of MasterChef that XQC My Boo Boo has posted is still up. Don't you think that that is probably an area that they would issue copyright to first? They have audio distortion to stop content ID. That's so silly. Because if someone is going through the fucking, if someone is going through the process to like actually, U.S. copyright database says MasterChef would have come from Shine Media. I mean, dude, a lot of people own this shit, so who knows?
Six-month, let's go. Love you, Hassel.
Huh, that is interesting though.
Nine months non-stop sub. Thank you for reforming me, Hasan, and helping
The
me
company
become
now,
a better person.
HS, has a U.S. branch that owns MasterChef in the U.S. And yeah, audio distortion and image distortion doesn't either. The text at the end of the episode says Reveal Independent LLC. Well, none of it is fucking Fox News, for the record. Here's the owner of the episodes you got stuck for. Oh, it says, yeah, Revel Independent. You know what it doesn't say? Motherfucking Fox News, okay? So, there you go. The guy replied to on Reddit about this is a massive DGG, or they might be trying to bait you into watching again. What do you mean? In my own subreddit? The guy who made the YouTube video?
Smile Major Poggies.
Under current law, Twitch has no liability for copyright infringement on its platform, only if they promptly respond to copyright claims, so it's unlikely that they would analyze claims on the front end, but rather issue the takedown first and then go back to look at it if you challenge it, particularly, yeah. That is exactly what it is. If someone wrongfully DMCA'd you, you have to give a ton of
Happy
personal information and
anniversary.
you can
What a
find
year
them.
it's been.
I know this because I had to do it several times for my music on things I don't like. I literally have to dox myself, actually my company, to the people to file it against. Excuse me, my boo-boo issued this on the comments on YouTube. The video will be distributed without profit and only for criticism and comment purposes. Dude,
Hello,
that doesn't mean
Hasan.
anything.
As Prime.
Anyway. A media company would most likely not go after a streamer. They would go after Twitch if they truly cared about this and if they truly got upset about this. That's number one. If they were to go after a streamer, they wouldn't just issue a DMCA notice. In the past, when media companies have issued DMCA notices, they've issued it to every single person that they catch watching the copyrighted content. They don't go after one fucking streamer and decide only one person we're upset about. That's ridiculous. So, I will, of course, not, I will, of course, not fucking watch MasterChef, but for the time being, at the very least. But, I don't personally believe that this DMCA at this stage was a real one. The guy who made the vid post on the D-Reddit subreddit constantly? Okay. Listen, I re-uploaded your VODs to YouTube and I got a copyright claim for the MasterChef segments. They didn't take down the video though, and it wasn't from Fox News. It was from Endemol USA, LDS. Interesting. Endemol USA, LDS, the Latter-day Saints. The hate watcher in here is sweating right now. I mean, no, XQC did not get one. XQC did not get one. And I'm banned off LSF, so get fucked, shitters. Fox also acquired all of Studio Ramsey's current TV business in the deal, though MasterChef produced by Endemol Shine North America doesn't fall under that. So, but upon submission, Twitch has to pass on contact information to you. The submitter has claimed that the report under penalty of perjury and that the report was made in good faith. You also have the right to submit a counter notice. No, I know. And I do think that it was submitted in bad faith, and we're working on it currently. But yes, what Twitch needs to do is basically, I don't know, try to fucking figure out that. Try to figure out a way where they don't get fucking duped this easily. And this isn't so that I what do you call it? You can try not stealing content. Yeah. This isn't so that I continue stealing content or whatever. The reason why I want to do this is so that Twitch is at the very least completely aware and don't get duped in a similar capacity in the future, and that like they don't just get Fucking clapped, dude. You're whining too much about this. You're a conspiracy nut right now. Oh, yeah, you got fucking clapped up, 50-month subscriber. Fossilbot clapped you. Everyone's getting duped like this. YouTube has had problems like this for ages. The truth is, for a business, it's better for them to be safe than sorry. Yeah, no, absolutely. Unlikely that rights holders would go after Twitch only because this has already been tried against YouTube by Viacom in the early 2010s. It was settled out of court, but it's what gave birth to the current strike system with studios having their claims automatically approved. Yeah, except they don't have that for... Do you think Poki's takedown was fake? No. I think Poki got clapped somewhat manually because Viacom has an independent system. Here it is. Viacom has independent snitch systems. So Poki has a lot of people who hate her that probably directly reported her stream to the Viacom and CBS snitch system so that the CBS takedown team actually personally took it down. But because those very same people do not fucking hate Miskiv in the same capacity, they weren't snitching on Miskiv either. And that's precisely why only Poki got taken down.
It's true.
So. What? Gaming Frogs fake DMCing Hasan the increased gaming chance by 0.001%. Good one, dude. So, yeah, the like Viacom is incredibly litigious, as we all know. Obviously, their properties are not like obviously their properties are not to be fucked with. That's like way above the line for sure. But something that has mostly been on the internet for a very long time, like MasterChef episodes that you can literally watch on YouTube, getting clapped exclusively for one person.
Copium Gaming.
Exclusively for one fucking person, that seems ridiculous. Do you understand? Unless it was like quite literally an executive that is the actual executive in the email clapping me personally because she fucking despises me, and that's how she decided to spend her afternoon on Saturday.
Months of
the most annoying thing about it is that you literally want the best for these people while they're trying to fuck you in order to feel like they did something in their measly little lives. Yeah, I mean, exactly. So could Vice strike you for watching their content? Yes, but they never would do that because I'm whitelisted by Vice, and that would be ridiculous. And if Twitch was stupid enough to fucking act like Vice actually, like if someone sent a fake DMCA from Vice and Twitch was dumb enough to fucking ban me over it, I don't know what I would tell them because I know for a fucking fact that Vice has whitelisted me and other people from watching their shit. That's incredibly, incredibly idiotic.
Ilyat Hasan Abi good content. Love Chad Vice last night.
Anyway.
The best Chad Vice yet. GLHF with the high cholesterol. "13 months baby ye."
Like, before YouTube was bigger, we had to make clips to send Andy Cohen as deliverables too. What? Oh. I think one of these chatters here, I am Sam Cedar. No.